I am super excited for today's video. We are reviewing Crayola soft tips. So I'm comparing the pastel ones to the original ones. I love the original ones and I wanted to have a look at the pastel ones. So my first observation is that the pastel ones are way longer than the original, and I don't know why that is. The box is like only maybe a centimetre or two bigger than the original ones. The colours look great first off. They're very aesthetically pleasing. And on the back you can see the colours. Yeah, they look quite bright though for pastel colours, so I'm not sure whether they'll be the same. I put a disclaimer in, I'm editing this when I have COVID, so it's not my fault that the audio sounds weird, I just can't hear anything.
One thing that I love instantly about the pastels is that with the originals the top doesn't come off, so that's just it. It's like this little added thing, whereas with the pastels there's actually a crease, so in theory I should be able to rip it off. Yeah, see, and it just leaves this nice little edge so that I can keep them in the box. They fit nicely in a bag, whereas this one doesn't do that, so it's not as nice. Right, I think we should swatch them. These are our pastels, there are 12 in total, and these are our originals, which I've used many times before. I'm a massive fan of super tips, so let's swatch our pastels. I'm very excited for this. Oh, this is our originals. See, they've got a very different top of the lid style. Right, let's pour them out. Oh. Okay. So there are pastel soft tips. Well, that didn't work, did it? They look completely different to the super tips I'm used to. So I have the ones I've got left over from my last set, and this is what they look like. I'll show you with this one because you can see it quite brightly. And then this is the style of the new super tip. It's like completely minimalist. There's like a silver writing on it, whereas this is very like in your face. It's very clear. I'm very excited for this. Okay, the first thing I like to do whenever I get a new set of stationery that I've never tried is look at the packaging. Packaging gives you so much information. This actually, I think because Crayola normally aim their stationery at children, they haven't put much information. They haven't said what their colours are because of the different type of lid, which is actually so long. I can't, if you can see inside there, it's really far away. I can't work out why they've done that, because on the other ends of them there's like a hole as well, so it's not like they would, are they meant to clip together? Maybe? No, that doesn't work. That is very odd indeed. I don't know what that's for. Yeah, so there's no colour thing, but I will compare it to what it does on the top and the side. And then I think we should compare it against the brand new super tips I've got. I'm going to use the new ones because my old ones is, you get them, so this is one that I've used loads before. This slightly sort of black top where it sort of smudges with anything else. A lovely grip. Right, let's get swatching. Let's get right to it. I'm gonna do this in a random order and just kind of hope for the best. So. because my sisters are trying to find Halloween costumes, so, you know, continuity goes out the window. I like the colours. It's shocked at how they separated a little bit, especially on like the lighter purple. Some of the colours were for the lids, and then how different they were for the swatch. But apart from that, you know, I'd say they're very similar to the original ones. The tip feels the same.
Oh.
Hello.
Your camera is shocking.
Yeah, but
It's so blurry. Would you like my Halloween outfit, guys? Guess what era I'm from? Leave it down in the comments.
so yeah, they're very similar in terms of tip. I say skin coloured, you know what I mean. It's that beigey colour that doesn't really work as a skin colour. They're basically the same, and they're the same type of tip as well. So if you want thinner, you have to go more upright and thicker to the side. What are you doing?
I was trying to stay out of your shot, but you ruined it.
And the only thing I would say is they've got this inner cap on the thing. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. There's an inner cap on the actual cap, which makes it harder to pull out, and they've added this notch, this sort of like notch. Instead of just going straight down, they've like added this groove, which isn't as good, and they've taken away the triangular grip, which I loved so much about the normal coloured ones, the not pastel ones. So overall I'd say that's totally a downsize. Are they worth the money? Yes, because they're groovy and I love pastel colours. Are they worth the hype? Yes. I would actually argue that these are better and would work better as highlighters than the midliner. I know, controversial point, but if you don't believe me, check out my midliner video that came out last week. A bit odd that they've like completely changed their branding, even though like the boxes are basically the same. And also it's weird how they've made them longer. I mean, you can see the size difference, right? This is one.
I don't like the packaging.
What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they made it minimalistic, but instead
You know
of...
what? I don't think I've ever heard anyone be so picky about pens.
No, but what it is this minimalist design works, okay? It works, it's simplistic. They put effort.
It looks like fancy.
They've made it look fancy. But what they've done is they've kept their childish Crayola font.
This is Crayola.
No, that's not. That's very expensive.
They've
kept their childish Crayola font, as I showed earlier, and they've put it in silver, and it's kind of come off cheap. So I get the vibe they were going for, but I personally don't think they pulled it off. And the differences that you've added into this is just, I don't like it. And that's basically it. Review of the new Super Tips Pastel Crayola markers. And let me know what you think. Maybe my opinion is completely wrong, but I have a lot of these pens, so...
Your opinion can't be wrong, that's why it's your opinion.
Yeah, but my opinion can be changed. So anyway, let me know if you have a differing opinion, or if you know some better Crayola tips. And also, I'd just like to state that this video is not sponsored, but I just have had such a good reaction with Crayola Super Tips in the past that I just wanted to put my opinion out there. Bye!